Basements are creepy enough on their own, but just think about all the creepy, dark, and mysterious things that could be found inside of them. Over the years, countless terrifying things have been found in basements, and I don't just mean bugs, bodies, or criminals. There are some seriously disturbing discoveries that have been found in basements that will truly make your blood run cold. Let's take a dark journey into one of the creepiest places of any home and take a look at 11 of the scariest things ever found in basements. Before we get started, let us know in the comments what's something terrifying or creepy that you found in your basement, attic, or another creepy part of your home. Mysterious skeletons in a London basement. We all have to ask the question, are vampires, dragons, mermaids, and aliens just products of the imagination, or did they exist? Some people may even believe that they still exist to this day. The answer becomes difficult when we look at the discoveries from the basement of a house in London that was demolished in 2006. The workers came across boxes that had apparently been stored there for centuries. When the boxes were opened, there were a total of 5,000 skeletons, some of which belonged to mythical creatures that had never been officially discovered or photographed. Researchers would soon find out that they belonged to a collection of treasures that was owned by Thomas Theodore Marilyn, who's said to be born in 1782 and was a cryptozoologist. For anyone who may not know what that means, don't feel too bad. I didn't either. It basically means that this man would research mythical creatures or unidentified animals and try to learn more about their history, as well as find out if they ever truly existed. It's unclear where the bizarre animal and human beings came from, but Thomas had quite a large collection. Many people are still wondering if the animals he collected ever really roamed the earth, and the same can be said about Thomas. This is because some reports claim that he didn't pass away until the ripe old age of 150. If this is true, he would have lived from 1782 to 1942, making him one of the oldest modern humans to ever live. I think most of us can assume that the stories of Thomas aren't entirely accurate, but many people stand by his claims of having discovered genuine mythical creatures. 80 skeletons in IKEA bags. In a small community in southern Sweden, Kiki Carlin went to a storage room next to her local church. Building materials from a renovation of the church had been stored there since 2009, but no one had ever bothered to clean them up. Carlin noticed a tarp that had been laid across some of the materials. She pushed the tarp aside, but what she found shook her to the core. A large pile of human bones had been stored under the tarp, situated far away from the prying eyes of passerby. The skeletons had been stuffed into countless IKEA bags at random and didn't seem to serve any purpose. After all, why would a church be hanging on to so many skeletons? As it would turn out, the discovery wasn't as terrifying as it initially seemed. Researchers soon learned that while excavating the church, the team of builders stumbled across the graves of many people who had once lived nearby. They had no choice but to exhume the bodies in order to continue their work on the church. The original plan was to store the skeletons in bags, then bury them again later on. However, the project took a lot longer than they originally planned, so many of the bodies were left lying in bags for quite a long time. The World War Tank. There are people all around the world who collect the strangest things. However, a 70-year-old in Kiel developed a strange collection which astonished the police when they searched his house one day. The retiree was targeted by police after they found out that he had been illegally trading Nazi German artwork. Artwork like this had been forbidden for many years in the hopes of stifling a rise in Nazi protesters. But there was still an underground market for old war memorabilia like this, if memorabilia is the right word to use. During the search of the man's home, the police came across a massive arsenal of weapons. In a shed stood a well-tended and perfect condition Panther tank from the Second World War. There were also anti-aircraft guns and a ship's torpedo that had been stored away for more than 50 years. Once the retiree was the subject of a full investigation by police, his lawyer assured the public that all of the weapons had been disarmed, and this man was simply a World War II collector. However, his collection certainly found him in a lot of hot water with police. The alligator in the basement. We often hear the analogy about addressing the elephant in the room, but what about the alligator in the basement? A craftsman in Lansing, Florida, nearly scared himself to death while repairing the basement of Charles Price's house. He heard noises and heard movements coming from a large object that had been hidden under a blanket. When he lifted the blanket, he looked into the open mouth of a 100-kilogram alligator. Police were immediately called to the home to help figure out what was going on. Price had found a small alligator about 26 years earlier while walking in a nearby swamp and decided to bring it home as a pet. There he kept him in the basement and would take him on daily walks outdoors to keep him healthy. None of the man's neighbors knew anything about his strange pet, and he kept it a secret for nearly 3 decades. We don't know what eventually happened to the alligator, but we can assume it was likely taken away and sent to a rescue facility that could take better care of the massive beast. A missing father. Every year, and seemingly every day, people go missing and are never heard from again. In the United States alone, the FBI claimed to have nearly 90,000 open cases involving missing people. George Carroll, a father of 4, would find himself in a similar situation when he went missing back in 1961. There were rumors that circulated around the family for many years that George disappeared of his own free will, but no one knew for sure whether or not this was true. In fact, his wife, Dorothy, never filed a report about him, so the police never investigated his disappearance. By 1998, their son Michael had inherited his parents' old home that they had lived in for many decades. Michael was never able to move on after the disappearance of his father, so after his mother passed away, he called in a paranormal investigator to examine his basement, hoping that this would provide some clues about where his father disappeared to. The investigators soon latched onto energy in the basement of the home, and at a depth of nearly 6 feet, the body of George Carroll was finally found, buried in the basement after all these years. He had passed away after being hit in the head by an unknown object. Police and the family believe that George's wife was to blame. Guns and money. Moving into a house is an exhausting job, especially if it's an older house that the previous owner never truly cleaned up. In this case, the entire house, especially the basement, was crammed with random objects and trash that had been piled up over several decades. The new owner worked his way through the garbage and stumbled over a wooden wall in the basement that had been created to run underneath the stairs. Behind the wooden wall, he found a room that measured about 4 square meters, and the contents of this room caused his jaw to hit the floor. The room was crammed to the ceiling with guns and ammunition, including a machine gun and several rapid-fire rifles. Several boxes of hand grenades were also found, but no one knew how this man could have accumulated so much junk. In another box, the man who prefers to remain anonymous came across tens of thousands of ancient coins. The coins weren't worth too much money, and an appraiser said that the copper they're made from would be worth more than the coin itself. We don't know what this former homeowner had in mind, but some people think he may have been preparing himself for a Third World War. Let's just hope that day never comes. A secret dungeon. Horror also sometimes lurks in apartment buildings. In the small English town of Leamington Spa, a new tenant discovered that there was more to his newly renovated apartment than meets the eye. After moving in, the Irishman noticed a trap door that had been set into the floor. With some muscle and know-how, along with the help of a friend, the man was able to open up the door to reveal a staircase that trailed underneath his new apartment. As the man and his friend made their way down the staircase, they were amazed. They found several rooms and hallways that had been sealed away for many years. It's estimated that the tunnel would have been built when the apartments were first constructed in the 19th century, but no one knows what they would have been used for. They had clearly been vacated for quite some time, but there was graffiti on the walls that indicated someone had been there in the more recent past, though no one knows how they gained access to the rooms. Secret door to another world. A Redditor was happy to have finally found their dream home. Some repairs still had to be carried out on the home, but this didn't bother him one bit, and he was happy to have invested in the property. In the basement, he noticed that the floor was slightly higher than the rest of the house, almost as if something was being covered up. He went down to investigate and, while doing so, found a small stone enclosure that had been covered up with a wooden lid. After opening the lid, the man looked into a shaft that was about 8 feet deep and a water level of 4 feet. The man was immediately reminded of a horror movie he had seen many years ago, The Ring, in which an evil entity arose from a well very similar to this one. The man still wanted to make the best of it, but decided it was best if he sealed up the well. He filled it with rocks and permanently sealed the entryway. He lived in the home for another 2 years, but spooky occurrences kept taking place that caused him to eventually sell the property and move elsewhere. Sharks in the basement. Some people's love for animals takes on strange forms. The residents of a house in New York clearly had a deep love for predator animals. The members of a special task force of the New York State Police were amazed when they found an aquarium with a total of 10 sharks during a search underneath a man's house. The residents of the house were suspected of illegally trading exotic animals. In the 4-meter deep pool, there were 7 live sand tiger sharks, a dead hammerhead shark, and 2 dead leopard sharks. Sand tiger sharks can grow up to 3.2 meters, while hammerhead sharks can grow up to 6 meters. The sharks have been brought to the Sea Life Aquarium in New York, while the owner of the home awaits trial. An old chapel. The Farla family bought a Victorian house 3 years ago in Shropshire, England. In the entrance area, there was a grate that covered the floor, but the family didn't think too much about it. While having a party, one of the guests got the idea to check out what was under the grating. The party guests lifted the bars and looked into a hole that was just wide enough for their 20-year-old son to slip through. On the other side, he found a small, eerie room that looked like a Christian chapel. On the floor, there was a wooden cross that had fallen off the wall, and all around were stone blocks that were arranged like seats. Historians suggest that it may have been a secret meeting place for Catholics at the time the home was built back in the 1700s. House of Snakes. Angie Whitley, a nurse and single mother, spent years saving money to buy a decent home for herself and her 2 children in Minnesota. 45 minutes after she carried the first moving box into the new house, she slowly began to regret her purchase. When she put down the box, a small snake crept towards her. After 6 months, she counted a total of 95 snakes in the home and hundreds in front of the house. It soon became clear that there must have been several nests buried under the house and inside the walls. In the end, she spent more than $13,000 trying to get rid of the snakes, all to no avail. There was nothing else she could do other than live with the snakes or make the difficult decision to move out to protect herself and her family.